ॐ ॐ यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तं देवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशम् मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या संप्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। वेदान्तार्थविभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादिनखेदसङ्गपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय पादाभिधां विव्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततं पूर्णाय बोधात्मने। ब्रह्माहं यत्प्रसादेन मयि विश्वं प्रकल्पितं श्रीमत्स्वयं प्रकाशाख्यं प्रणौमि जगतां गुरु। यः परमात्मा जगत्सृष्ट्वा प्रविवेश पुनः स्वयं तं कृष्णं प्रत्यगात्मानं वन्दे गोपी मनोहरम्। यस्य प्रसादादहमद्वयात्मा विश्वं समस्तं मयि कल्पितं च तं सर्वलोकैकगुरुं सदाश्री स्वयं प्रकाशं गुरुमानतोऽस्मि। गुरूणां चरणां भोजं प्रणिपत्य निरन्तरं तत्कृपालेशतो द्वैत चिन्ताकौस्तुभमारभे। Now that we have completed Shabdi Brahma, the next, and since there are 6 types of Pramanas, then naturally there are going to be 6 types of Pramas, and every Prama is unique because it is generated by its own unique, exclusive Pramana. Now, what we are going to look at today is Arthapatti, Arthapatti Prama. We all know that, our experience needs to be explained even if it is an erroneous experience. Even if there is an error, how does that error occur is a very, very interesting inquiry. So, therefore, how are you able to justify or understand why did how, how could you understand something which was not perceived, so it is not pratyaksha, it is not uh, inferred, then how? So there has to be some way, some system through which this knowledge is taking place. Okay. So now, if you remember the example of Pino Devadatta Divana Bhumte, Pino Devadatta. this stout Devadatta does not consume food, does not eat anything during the day. Now, there is how can a person stay stout and healthy if he does not take food? So, now eating food and staying healthy, not eating food and getting emaciated are equations. Eat food, which means stay healthy and stout. Not to eat food equals to stay weak and emaciated. So now these are equations. But now this equation seems to be disturbed because Devadatta does not eat food and yet is stout and healthy. Now you see, this this is an incongruency, and therefore you need to understand what is happening. So nobody has watched him eat food at night. This cannot be even called as inference. This cannot be called as inference because can you say that people who don't eat during the day become fat? Is there some sort of a vyapti like that association of not eating during the day and becoming fat? Is there a vyapti?
No.
Seriously, people have to answer me because my screen is not allowing to see anyone.
No, no. No,
No,
no.
Swami.
Huh. So therefore, you cannot say that Devadatta eating food at night, this knowledge or this conclusion is an inference, isn't it? So it has, if it is knowledge, then it has to arrive through its own means. Therefore, now arthapatti is the means through which knowledge like this takes place, where that knowledge cannot be attributed to the pratyaksha pramana as generated by the pratyaksha pramana, or it cannot be even said as to be having had generated by the inference. Got it? It is not even Shabdi Pramana. Yeah. You did not hear from the Shruti or any Laukik person that he eats at night, and that's why now you know. No, it is not Shabdi. Correct?
Yes, Swami.
जी हाँ.
So, so now the question is, what is that pramanam? Okay? And what is the nature of that pramanam? Now look at that. All of you are in the physical copy 221 and in the PDF 255. No. सबके पास है ना सामने?
जी हाँ.
And
Yes, Swamiji.
अच्छा. Sarita, there is a
Yes,
printing
Swamiji.
mistake in the first sentence, in the first word. Anupapadyamanartha darshanat.
See, Anru is written. It will be Anu.
Ah,
Anru is written. It will be Anu.
huh.
Ru ki mat. Yes, Swamiji. Okay. Sir.
Just turn its face.
Yes, Swamiji.
Ah. Anupapadyamanartha darshanat. Tad upapadaka bhutarthantar kalpanam arthapatti prama. This is called as arthapatti prama. Now, another thing about this arthapatti is that if the pramanam is also called as arthapatti and the prama is also called as arthapatti. What is it in case of anumana?
Anumiti
अनुमान
Prama.
अनुमिति प्रमा.
Ah, but over here, But in Pratyaksha,
Same. Pratyaksha
Same.
Pratyaksha, the Pramanam is also called as,
Pratyaksha.
Pratyaksha.
Prama is also called as.
Pratyaksha.
Pratyaksha.
Now, in this Arthapatti also the same rule applies. Even the Pramanam. Why is it so? Is there some grammar? No grammar at all. It is just the way it is. Even the Pramanam is called as Arthapatti. Prama is also called as
Arthapatti.
Arthapatti.
Arthapatti. Okay. So, Anupadyamanarth Darshanat. Now you are seeing something which is unexplained. It is not upapanna. It is not logically established. So it established, logically established means it is something that is unexplained, means it is ununderstood. It is not understood. Anupapadyamanartha darshanat. So what have you seen? Because one has seen some artha, some object which is unexplained. Okay? Or which is not understood. He is seeing. That seeing means that he knows it is there. Whether he has known it through this thing, pratyaksha, etc., that's not. He knows. He knows it is there. If it is there, but it cannot be explained as how it is there. So it is not upapannam. Okay?
Yes.
So anupapadyamana artha darshan. There is the artha. Artha means
Vishaya.
correct. Artha means the vishaya. That tasya darshanam. That there is darshanam of that vishaya. But how? What is the speciality characteristic of this vishaya?
It's Anupapanna.
Anupapadya.
It is anupapannam. Okay? Tad upapadaka bhutarthantara kalpanam. Now that you see something, but if it remains unexplained, you will immediately give it and provide it an explanation, saying that it is some sort of mystery, some sort of chamatkar. So, saying that it is chamatkar, you in a way are giving it some sort of an explanation. Do you don't see?
Yes.
So, your buddhi, the very function of buddhi is to provide a reason to understand, isn't it?
Yes, Swami.
Ah, why is there this heat wave all over in the country? Now, had we not had our knowledge of geography and weather and the conditions of the, climate, etc., were if we were to live in some 18th, 19th century, then we would have said, "Oh my God, kya ho gaya?" Huh? It is God has got angry with us or what? So and so forth. Today, it is El Nino effect, but ultimately you will have to go over there also. El Nino. The whole thing is we are tap rahe hain. So there is heat is there. There is a heat wave all over. But now you do not have an explanation. Well, sir, this is summer. But summer, it is not as hot as this. Luckily, we are not seeing people swooning on the road and all. How is it there in your places, Pune?
Pune is daytime. It is difficult, but not that big
Ah,
problem.
yeah. So that heat is something which is seen, but it cannot be attributed to summer because we have seen earlier summers also, isn't it?
जी हाँ.
And the summer was never so hot in this month. Uh, Why? Because now this is that artha is there, but it is anupapanna artha. And since you are seeing, experiencing it now tasya upapadanam also has to happen. It needs to be explained, understood. So tad upapadaka bhutarthantara kalpanam. Now you provide an explanation, an alternative explanation, which justifies it, and that explanation is a kalpana. Is what
Kalpana.
Kalpana.
it is. It is some sort of a hypothesis or a speculation. Arthantara kalpanam. But this arthantara kalpanam justifies that which is experienced and unexplained or ununderstood. So now it becomes understood. And therefore, this does not remain as mere speculation, but what is it? It is a prama, and it is called as arthapatti prama. Got it?
जी हाँ.
Swamiji.
Otherwise, what explanation do you have when these doctors, etc., they check for your results? That what antibodies are there, etc., or what are not there. That is how they conclude, right?
जी.
Yes.
So they are not going to see typhoid directly, but they are seeing the symptoms. Why is there this symptom? Then they are going to see some antibody, and then they are going to see, yes, this is it, malaria, typhoid, so on and so forth. Blood tests after they do. So this is, and so you see, we are using this artha, whether it is pratyaksha pramanam, inference, or arthapatti, etc. We are using it, and this is how our transactions also become fruitful. So this whole discussion about these pramanas, etc., is not something out of the world or some very mystical thing, but it is justifying your entire transactional experience, isn't it?
Yes, Swamiji.
Ah, so it is. How are you going to say what is arthapatti prama? Anupapadyamanat darshanat tad upapadaka bhutarthantara kalpanam arthapatti prama. Got it?
जी हाँ.
Yes, Swamiji.
जी हाँ स्वामी जी.
Now he has given you the lakshanam. Along with the lakshanam, now you require an example also to justify it. Now that example plays the role of a pramana, because through that example you understand. Okay. What is our famous example of arthapatti prama? The same one. Devadatta. Huh?
देवदत्त.
Devadatta only. Where will we go? Saradechit how? Kumpra मुल्ला की दौड़
Masjid tak.
चलो देवदत्त के पास. तो यथा दिवा भुञ्जानस्य. How is देवदत्तस्य रात्रिभोजनं विना अनुपपद्यमान पीनत्वज्ञानात् तद उपपादक रात्रिभोजन कल्पनम. In one sentence, it has gone. Diva abhunjanasya. How is this Devadatya? That diva during the day, in the day, abhunjanas, abhunjana. So abhunjanasya Devadattasya. But when is he not eating? Is
Morning.
he like Gandhiji on Amaranu Poshan?
Diva.
Diva
Diva.
only. So he is like Gandhiji's friends, he said that they are doing the rosa. So diva abhunjanasya devadattasya. Then ratri bhojanam vina. Well, it cannot be possible. It is not possible to stay, stout and healthy. Now, sometimes people go about, there is this biography of Yogi in which he has then written that he met some Mataji who in her, she was widow then, who is from Rajasthan, who in her young age, stopped eating food altogether. Then people are saying, oh, well, she is not eating food at all. And she's not eating food. How can she stay alive for 60 years like this? But she's not like Devadatta. She's not Devadatta's sister also. And she's not eating even at night. Recently also there was one Baba, right? Like that. He passed away
जी
some years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, from Gujarat.
जी हाँ
Huh? So now people are curious as how, because that the staying alive and healthy is Artha Darshan. But how is this Artha?
Anupapanna.
अनुपविद्यमान
Anupapanna.
Anupapanna Artha. You need to explain. So then this Yoganandji and all these people, those who are into searching for all such things, then they say, oh, it is through the sunlight. There is some yogic practice through which the sunlight is transformed into energy and food, and the person doesn't have to eat food at all. That would be such a wonderful thing, because if it is made, in this underdeveloped countries and all, this can be taught. Yeah. So at least the debt of the country to feed those people will end. Good. At least there will be some stability and working and all. I'm not saying that it does not happen, but there is some kalpana, because your buddhi is not going to keep quiet. It needs an explanation. It needs to prove. And so Diva Bhunja, Diva Bhunjana says how Diva Abhunjanasya Devadattasya Ratri Bhojanam Vida Anupapadyamana Pinatva Jnanat. Now he is hell and hearty, fat and stout. Pinatva Jnanat. So you know that Pinatva. Pinatva means fatness. Okay? Pinatva Jnanat Tad Upapadaka. Now उपपन्न करो इसको, इसके मोटेपन को. उपादक रात्रि भोजन कल्पनम. So he is eating at night. This is a kalpana. Nobody has seen him. But what is it? If it was seen, then that his ratri bhojanam will become pratyaksha jnanam. Okay? That he is seen, then the knowledge about him eating at night will be pratyaksha knowledge. It will not be
Arthapatti.
arthapatti. But in order for it to be arthapatti, ratri bhojana kalpanam becomes the upapadaka of what? Of Devadatta's pinatva. Which Devadatta? Diva abhunjanasya Devadatta. Got it? Kalpanam. Tatra anupapatyaman peenatva jnanam karanam. Now you see, even this arthapatti jnanam is taking place with some prior knowledge. What is the prior knowledge which becomes the karanam for the kalpana?
Diva abunjanas.
No.
अन्न सेवन
पीनत्व
स्थूलता देते.
पीनत्व
Anupapaman.
एक जन.
पीनत्व
Okay. According to you, Prabhama,
I think it says Pinatva Jnanam.
अन्न सेवन के बिना पीनत्व नहीं आ सकता.
Unexplained Pinatva Jnanam.
now you tell me, look at this. That if you did not know that Devadatta is Pina, okay, he is not Pin, Pina, Dirgha Ikara. If you did not know, then will you be forced to do some kalpana that he eats at night?
No.
No.
So, Abunjana Devadatta is not eating, that is okay. Devadatta is not eating food, fine. This much knowledge. Now, from that knowledge, you can have yet another knowledge, and that is inference will be that Devadatta is getting emaciated. Okay?
Yes.
Devadatta is getting emaciated, this knowledge. So somebody told you, Devadatta is not eating food. Then what will be the mental picture that you have?
It's not healthy.
Devadatta is getting emaciated.
He is getting emaciated. उसकी हड्डी बाहर पसली बाहर आ रही है. Okay? हमारी हड्डी लगती ही नहीं है. Anyway. Then Devadatta is fat. This is against the inference. Correct?
Yes.
जी हाँ.
It is not
This is-
Niyamena Sacharyam.
This is against the inference. So therefore, now you cannot say that this is inference because that is against the inference, in fact. But this knowledge that they not eating, the Devadatta who is not consuming food is fat. This knowledge has forced you to generate yet another knowledge. Correct?
जी
And
हाँ.
therefore, Pinatva Jnanam is the Karanam or Karanam. Correct? Pinatva. कहाँ गए? हाँ. Pinatva Jnanam is the Karanam. Ratri Bhojana Kalpanam is the Phalam. But that Ratri Bhojana Kalpanam is Arthapatti Pramanam
Prama.
or Arthapatti Prama rather, because it is Phalam.
Yes.
So, what is it that has become the Karanam?
पीनत्व.
Not just Pinatva. It is
Anupapadya.
Anupapadya Pinatva.
Yes.
What is the Karanam?
अनुपपद्य पीनत्व.
Anupapadya Pinatva becomes the Karanam. And Ratri Bhojana Kalpanam becomes the
अर्थापत्ति प्रमा.
Phalam.
Phalam.
Prama becomes the Arthapatti Prama. Okay. Are you okay with this much?
Yes.
Now,
जी हाँ स्वामी जी.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes स्वामी जी.
further, अर्थापत्ति प्रमाण. ठीक है. Now page number 225 and PDF 259. Because there is a lot and very interesting details, but those details now presently for you are not important. We can go ahead. Sacha arthapatti dvividha. Now, this arthapattir dvividha. Now we have understood arthapatti. What is it?
अनुपद्यमान अर्थ
That Sacha arthapatti dvividha. Drishtarthapatti, Shrutarthapattischa. There is arthapatti because something is seen. And that's why you have to do the kalpana. And then there is Shrutarthapatti. Now let us see that. Drishtarthapatti yatha shuktividham rajatam iti anubhuyamanasya rajatasya nedam rajatam iti badhyatvam drishtam. Okay. Now there are two things. When you are now you're going to understand what is drishtarthapatti. A person who knows that this is a shell, who has now known, so in him that knowledge has taken place, that this is a shell. When did that knowledge take place? Afterwards. So first he had the knowledge that this is silver. Okay. Now the thing is nedam rajatam. So his own experience will be, what will be the third step? First step was that he saw. The second one was he has the knowledge that this is Shuktika, and therefore now Nedam Rajatam. Oh, he says, Nedam Rajatam, it is not silver. But it is, why is he saying it is not silver?
looking
If
like silver.
was absolutely absent over there, do you need to say that what is absent, absolutely absent, उसका निषेध हो सकता है क्या? इस कमरे में हाथी नहीं है. Can I tell that please drive away this elephant from my room? Can I say that?
No.
No.
So निषेध किसका होगा?
जो भासता है.
हाँ, जो प्रसक्त हो उसका निषेध होगा. ठीक है ना?
Yes.
So if that rajatam was not there, then how nedam rajatam? ऐसा निषेध कैसे हुआ?
It's looking like that.
Wait. नेद, तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि उसकी प्रसक्ति हुई कि नहीं?
जी.
डॉक्टर मंगला, आर यू गेटिंग इट? सब लोग सो गया क्या?
Means he must have seen it in the shop or something like that.
No. Don't read the commentary part because you are going into
No,
that.
I've not read anything, Swamiji. I've not read. Previously का कुछ थोड़ा याद आ रहा है.
हाँ, न्यायिकों का एक पक्ष है. न्यायिक मानते हैं कि ये रजत जो है वो सत्य रजत है.
Oh,
क्या हुआ? हाँ.
how come?
No. Swamiji कुछ पहले बोला याद आ रहा है. Not read anything.
Now, can you deny something unless and until it was claimed first in the first place?
No.
No.
Yes.
So it had, वो प्रसक्त होगा तभी उसका निषेध होगा.
Yes.
जी हाँ.
Right. So नेदम रजतम, ऐसे तुम ही बोलोगे, न इदम रजतम.
जी हाँ.
When will you say nedam rajatam?
When you find some
If
explanation.
anyone claims that it is Rajat.
No, when you have seen it as rajatam only then.
Yes.
But now you also know that it is Shuktika. Correct? You know it is
जी
a
हाँ
shell,
शुक्रिया
nacre, shell. Nedam rajatam. Then the second step will be over here now, that how, if it is not rajatam, then how did I see the rajatam? Got it?
Yes.
If it is not rajatam, because that is your experience, so that rajatam has become pratyaksha to you or not.
Yes. Yes, sir.
If that rajatam was not experienced by you before directly, then how could you even say nedam rajatam?
You can't.
So it is pratyaksha. It was pratyaksha to you before.
जी हाँ
Yes.
Ha, ha, ha. Now this because this whole thing will take you to a different level. So badhyatvam drishtam nedam rajatam iti badhyatvam drishtam. Where is that badhyatvam?
In
on
the Rajat.
दृष्टम
In,
The Rajat, no?
of course, it will be in the rajatam, because rajata is badhya.
Correct.
Ah, Nedam Rajatam. Which Rajatam it will be? Badhyatvam will be there in the
One
Rajatam which
is
is there in the shop.
in the
no,
शुक्ति
on the shell.
दृष्टम
So Drishtam Rajate. Drishte Rajate. Badhyatvam Asti. Not there. Shukti Rajate. So Rajatam iti Nedam Rajatam iti Badhyatvam Drishtam. But do you say that this whatever is there, now this box is there, this computer is there, do you say the computer is not there, the mic is not there?
No.
no
This is also pratyaksha. That Rajatam was also pratyaksha.
Yes.
Now, also that Rajatam cannot be Shuktika, or Shuktika also is not Rajatam. Correct?
Yes.
Otherwise, in your daughter's wedding, you will bring all shells na, and give it to your in-law.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, Nedam Rajatam. So, this is Shuktika. That also knowledge is there. Now, Nedam Rajatam is one knowledge, Badhyatva knowledge, is now forcing you to ask, and how did this Rajatam even come and how did I experience this Rajatam? How did I experience Rajatam if that Rajatam was absolutely absent? Because Shuktika is absolute absence of Rajatam or not?
yes
Yes.
Was Shuktika Rajatam before?
no no
Will Shuktika become Rajatam later?
no
No.
Did Shuktika transform into Rajatam for some little time in
no
between when you are seeing it?
no no
No. Swamiji.
No. So in all the three periods of time, Rajatam is absent there.
Yes.
जी हाँ
So you can say Shuktika is that which has absolute absence of Rajatam.
Yes.
जी हाँ
Right. Rajatam is not there. So now, there where Rajatam is absolutely not there, then how was Rajatam experienced? And that experience cannot be denied because you are going to say, Are maine dekha, I saw. Now, this is all the cognitive process is already happening very fast in you. Okay? We are deciphering it by, splitting one thread. Okay.
जी
So, tasya means kasya? Tasya ba, badhyarajatasya. Badhyarajatasya मिथ्यात्वमंतरेण सत्यत्वे अनुपपन्नम सद मिथ्यात्वम कल्पयति. Now, if this Rajatam is not called as mithya, something which is seen but is absent, is not there, that mithyatvam, if it is not understood, the satyatvam, it will remain anupapannam. This, how did I even experience that experience remains anupapannam. And therefore, what is there? Mithyatvam kalpayati. Okay?
Yes, Swamiji. So kalpayati does not mean we imagine
अनुभवति
it.
Kalpayati
Isn't it?
means now you conclude like that.
Yes. It's
It
derived
is,
from.
you come at conclusion. But this conclusion is not imagination.
Yes.
जी
It just does not remain speculation. But it is a prama.
Mm.
But it is a,
Prama.
रमा
but this prama is neither in the category of Shabdi prama or Pratyaksha prama or Anumiti.
Yes, Swamiji.
Isn't it?
Yes.
जी हाँ
And therefore, san mithyatvam kalpayati. न चेदम रजतम इति ज्ञानद्वयम् पुरोवर्तिनी प्रवृत्ति भाव प्रसंगात. Now, if that rajatam was going to be there in front of you, you will immediately go take it. Or somebody who is udasina will say, oh, oh, what is there to see? He goes away. So whatever type of pravritti is there will be there only after seeing the rajatam or not.
Yes.
Okay. But why are you now, let us say, in this case, why are you not going? You like silver, you wanted silver for your daughter's wedding. Why are you not picking it up?
मिथ्यात्वम
Pravritti abhava prasanga is also there.
जी हाँ
Rajatasya satve, if rajatam was actually going to be there, rajatasya asatve, sorry, rajatasya, if rajatam, so first of all, if rajatam was there, then you definitely would have taken it up. But you are not taking that. The pravritti is not happening for that rajatam, correct?
Yes.
यस
If rajatam was really there, pravritti should take place. But pravritti abhava is there. Okay. And if rajatam was not there, then how did you know rajatam? And it
Yes.
was your pratyaksha anubhavidam rajatam. Because, till the knowledge of Shuktika takes place, you are going to say that I am seeing rajatam. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
So, rajatasya asatve, if rajatam was absolutely absent over there, is not there, then taj jnanasya, that I am seeing rajatam or I saw rajatam, how this pratyakshatva would be there. Pratyakshatva abhava will be there. Pratyakshatva is there in that knowledge. Okay? And therefore, now there is this kind of a thing leads to the kalpana, which justifies the existence of something, explains. Got it? Explains it.
Yes,
Further,
Swamiji.
Swamiji, 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 what is that Jnana Dvayam? Which two Jnanam?
देख के बताता हूँ. Can we go ahead for now? Tomorrow, then I'll come to this.
Yes,
jnana.
Swamiji, yes, Swamiji.
Okay. Satve badha bhava sangat. If that Rajatam was real, then it cannot be falsified. It cannot be called as false. So badha bhava will, but badha is happening. So it cannot be called as sattva. It is there. It cannot be said as to be existing. Sattve, if it truly was existing, what will happen? Badha bhava means abhava of what?
Bhadhatva.
Badha, Badhaka.
Ah. So he says, well, sir, it is there, but it is not that Rajatam is real, but it is not there. Then where is it? Deshantara Sattve. Okay, but it is there somewhere else. So what you are seeing is the real silver only, but in a wrong place. What you are seeing is real silver, but in a wrong place. You just don't. So silver is real. What you are seeing is real, but it is in a wrong place. Deshantara Sattve. Thus, if you are going to say that it is in some other place, Deshantara Sattve, it is existing in another place, then how did the Rajata Indriya Sannikarsha Bhavena Pratyakshatva Bhava Prasangat? Then the Badha Bhava Prasanga only he is justifying that for the knowledge, Pratyaksha knowledge to take place, what is the condition?
Indriya Sannikarsa, Vishaya Indriya Sannikarsa.
That Vishaya and the Indriya should come in contact. Now that and this Rajatam is Pratyaksham for you.
Yes.
This Rajatam means the one which was the Shukti Rajatam. Okay?
Yes, yes, Swamiji.
This Rajatam is Pratyaksha. So obviously there has to be Indriya and that Rajata Sannikarsha has to take place. Correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Swamiji. Yes.
Now, but if your Rajatam is going to be in the market and you are on the seashore, how can your Indriya Sannikarsha take place with the Vishaya, with the Rajatam? And if it does not take place, will that knowledge be called as Pratyaksha?
No.
It
No.
can become your memory and all that is okay. Yeah, I remember I saw that silver in the market. But can it be called as your Pratyaksha knowledge that I am seeing silver?
No, Swamiji.
And what is your experience here? I am remembering
Pratyaksha.
silver or I am seeing silver.
Seeing silver.
Oh, I'm seeing silver.
So therefore, Deshantar Sattve Rajatendriya Sannikarsha Bhavena, the Indriya and the Rajatasya Sannikarsha is not taking place, which is that Sannikarsha is absent, then that would lead to Pratyakshatva Bhava. But is there Pratyakshatva Bhava in this Rajatam?
No.
Rajata
No.
Jnanam? No.
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 It is Pratyaksha.
Yes.
Rajatam Sakshat Karomi. I am directly seeing Rajatam. Rajatam Sakshat Karomi iti Anubhavasya Sarva Anubhava Siddhipad. Not only that in this case it becomes my experience, but whosoever has experienced Shukti Rajatam, For everybody it is common. Sarva Anubhava Siddhatva. Tasmat. And now therefore, what is it? Now this is an underlining. You can underline. Underline. Tasmat. Kamakale. Shuktika Shakale. Rashatam Utpadyate. Iti Angikartavyam. Tasmat. Therefore, now in that Brahmakala. Okay, Brahmakala means in that
Illusion.
at the time of delusion, Brahmakale, you are forced to say that in that piece of Shuktika, Rajatam has somehow got created. It has come into existence. Had it not to exist, you cannot say Rajatam is, or that Rajatam is false. Cannot be said. So is somehow that sattva, its existence was associated with it. And for it to be, then now you have to say Rajatam Utpadyate. Iti Angikartavyam. You are forced to take this position that Rajatam is Utpannam. Okay?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
this goes long way, because even we are going to say that the world has come into existence, and hence you are experiencing the world as is.
Mhm.
But how is this Rajatam Utpannam?
Swamiji, which page? Swamiji?
230.
Okay, oh, I got too much.
230 in the physical copy, na?
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Swamiji, this
Clear?
Rajata is Upapannam due to the Drushta Arthapatti.
Rajatam.
Brahma. Brahman.
Rajatam is Utpannam because of avidya.
Yes,
Ah.
that knowledge is Arthapatti. Brahma.
Now, yeah, it will come to it. That this Rajatam is mithya, is this knowledge is Arthapatti, and it is Drishta Arthapatti.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes, Swami.
This is what we are going to see. Let us see that more tomorrow. This is not it. Is not this interesting?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
It
Yes,
is.
Swamiji.
Because it is now going to take you to Shrutarthapatti. Then how are you saying that Jagat is mithya? Are the Shruti, by it is Shrutarthapatti, and Arthapatti is a Pramana.
Mhm.
Okay, we will see this. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankar Shankaracha Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashritam Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Vibheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharya Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashritam Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Vibheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha.